That's what we're doing here. This is Thrive Wisely. So, how do we thrive wisely? And it's community based too. So, there's 5 C's. There's cash. Got to watch your cash flow. What's going in, what's going out. You have to know that. Credit. Minimize your credit. You can use debt strategically, but those credit cards, there's a way to watch those. Cash flow is king. How much you have is based on how much you make and how much you spend. So just start there. Know what you have. That's just the first step. And then right there, that's going to take care of a lot of problems because then you'll see, well, I probably need to cut this out. I need to cut that out. Oh, I actually should go ahead and pursue that gig I was going to do. Make that extra money. That few hundred is going to make a big difference. Save 10% if you can and let that grow till you have at least 6 months of expenses in the bank. So if you lose your job, those expenses that you wrote down, that you've got enough for 6 months. Leverage is good when you can use it in the right way. And we'll be talking about how to use it. What's the right amount? But if you have credit cards, don't let that outstanding balance, how much you've charged on it, be more than 30% of the total credit line available. So if you have a credit card with $1,000 on it, don't charge up more than $300. You're going to say, well, why? I got the credit limit because it's going to mess up your credit score. You're not going to have that for the rainy day that you need it. Really about the credit score and your credit utilization. That's important. That's knowing the game. If you have 10,000, don't charge up more than 3,000. It's a good system if you're paying it off from month to month. Otherwise, you're buying groceries, going to the movies, doing these things that are disposable, things that continue to turn every month. And then you build up a balance and you're paying interest on it. You're paying 20 and 30% interest on every dollar that you spend, but you're consuming it every month. That's money going in and out of the drain. You're going backwards. Don't get in that position. And if you are, then the next goal is to pay that credit card balance down. So we'll talk about credit cards and balance in a very practical way. Compassion. That is when we have a victim mentality and we're feeling bad about our situation, it's crushing. There's something called a poverty tax, a mental poverty tax. How are we supposed to go to work, pay these bills, do this, feel bad about ourselves? No, you are right where you're supposed to be. Love yourself. We are going to come together and figure this thing out. It's not your fault. The system should be ashamed of itself, and it's up to us to change from within. Community. We have to get together. We have to start putting our money in our communities, buying from each other, not spending it with all these high-end designers that don't put their money back into our communities. Some of them don't even want us wearing their clothes, and we still do it. No, community. We have to help our neighbors. Let's get roommates again. Let's go back to living more communally. Let's know who our neighbor is. Let's take some butter and sugar and talk to them and know their name. Pick up their newspaper. Okay. And the last one is create companies. And really, this is about investing in ourselves. There's Susus and saving groups and putting your money into real businesses for yourself. And there's tax benefits. You don't have to be a mobile. You can get an LLC and the shea butter you're selling on the side, the hair you're doing on the side. You can be writing that stuff off on your taxes. You can be getting a bigger tax return check by just doing some basic paperwork. That's what they do. That's what rich people, the system has been set up. They don't want you to know these things. So the 5 C's, cash, credit, compassion, community, and create companies. And when I say create companies, either you, someone in your family should have a company that you can rally around and support. And if you don't own the company, that's okay. You can create someone else's company by spending your money with people that care about you and your community. So it's a full circle. Compassion, community, cash, credit, it all circulates. Then you find yourself not only being financially liberated, but you'll be free in your mind and in your mindset. So please join me, stay with me, follow. We can do this together.